watch today's new, objective, vital, and amazing Nova News. I'm today's anchor, Mars.
I'm today's anchor, Venus.
I noticed a little change on you, Venus. Did you get a suntan?
Yes, I went out with my family on Tomb Sweeping Day.
Oh, I see. People always worship their ancestors on that day, and it's our tradition in Taiwan.
Yes. Besides my holiday, let's check out today's headlines.
Hong Kong students preparing for 12 months of action. Indiana's religious freedom law. What you need to know. Iran nuclear talks intensify as key deadline nears. Facebook moving ahead with drone plans test this summer.
At first, we're going to take you to Hong Kong. Do you remember the umbrella movement last year? The Hong Kong Federation of Students, who played an important role in the umbrella movement, will draw up a new charter based on young people's aspirations for the SAR as a part of its program for the next 12 months. Now, let's take a look on the video. The Hong Kong Federation of Students will draw up a charter based on young people's aspirations for the organization as a part of its program for the next 1 year. Secretary-General-elect Luo Guancong revealed the idea in plans geared to the theme Seize Our Future as the Federation continues to work for full universal suffrage. Standing Committee member Liang Xiaoyang said university students will be invited to offer ideas for the charter on such as politics, the economy, and culture. We hope the charter can provide new directions, he said. The Federation will hold forums for students to air views before launching a referendum on its stance on issues about Hong Kong's development, Liang said. Besides, the other member also said, a committee will be formed to compile the history of student protests and their influence on Hong Kong. Luo went on to say, the Federation has no firm plan of action when the legislature votes on political reform, but any action will be rational and non-violent. All of us are ready to launch civil disobedience and be arrested, said Luo.
Next, I would like to tell you that in Indiana, the law of religious freedom was signed last week. When we heard of this topic, we may not have any feelings of happiness or anger, but this decision really affects some people's human rights. Especially, it's against LGBT community of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender individuals. Now, this bill asserts business to discriminate on the basis of religion. Let's take a look at the video. On March 31st, Indiana government signed a religious freedom bill into law and stirred up huge controversy. The law totally threatened and pledged the state because of boycotting the LGBT community's human rights. In the same word, this bill allowed the business to discriminate lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender individuals, CNN legal analyst Jeffrey Toobin said, adding that it's likely that a refusal to serve a gay person wouldn't stand under the law, but a refusal to provide a service for a gay wedding would. It's hard to believe that a country would let this unfairness happen.
We all know that nuclear power is always a serious issue of the world. Iran, one of countries eager to develop nuclear energy, has had a lot of conflicts with the UN on this issue before. Nearly, Iran nuclear talks intensify as key deadline. Now, let's take a look at the video. Talks have resumed in Switzerland ahead of Tuesday's deadline for a preliminary nuclear deal with Iran. Foreign ministers from 6 world powers are meeting their Iranian counterpart amid hopes of a breakthrough after almost 18 months of negotiations. They want to impose limits that would prevent Iran from producing enough fuel for a nuclear weapon within a year. Iran, which insists its nuclear program is peaceful, wants to see crippling sanctions lifted in return. Iranian and Western officials have said that a deal is possible, but that some issues are still to be resolved. All sides indicate talks could slip past Tuesday's self-imposed deadline into the early hours of Wednesday. Even if they agree a framework, there's still a huge amount of work ahead to draft a final deal by the end of June.
Nowadays, Facebook is one of the most essential communication tools. At the end of 2013, there are 1.2 billion people using Facebook, and it is 1/6 of the world's population. In order to beam more internet access to billions of people, Facebook plans to test a solar-powered drone this summer. On the other hand, Google are experimenting with multiple technologies to deliver higher internet access too. Now, let's watch the video. With the technology thriving fast, Facebook now are planning to test a version of its solar-powered drone named Aquila this summer. The ultimate goal of this action is to build an internet launching center with different kinds of technologies, such as solar power or a combination with mobile carriers. In the meanwhile, its rival, Google, is devoting itself on developing on high-altitude balloons and has a program to deliver internet access from satellites. That is to say, we can expect more and better service promotion this summer.
Recently, there's a controversial between if Taiwan should join AIIB. AIIB is the Asia Infrastructure Investment Bank, which was proposed by China. It was founded to provide financial support to infrastructure development for the countries in the region. Now, no matter Taiwan joins AIIB or not, there is a strong possibility that Australia might join it. Let's move on to the video together. Australia said it's prepared to join a new China-led infrastructure bank should certain conditions be made. Prime Minister Tony Abbott said the country had been talking to China about how the AIIB will be governed. Britain, France, and Germany have also announced plans to join the new Beijing-based lender, which is seen as a rival to the World Bank. However, that has drawn concern from the US, which sees the AIIB as a tool which China can use to extend its political influence. We have been talking to the Chinese to try to ensure that it is in fact a multilateral institution, that it is run in all important respects by a board, that its processes are transparent, that it is genuinely accountable, and that it is not controlled by any one entity. Mr. Abbott told Australia's parliament. The AIIB has more than 30 members and countries have until the end of March to decide if they will seek membership. The institution will have about $50 billion in initial funds that will be dispersed to help address the region's growing demand for roads, ports, and other infrastructure facilities.
Here comes today's vocabulary. Federation, 联盟 Federation. The German Sports Federation said it will hold an investigation. Draw up, 起草制定 Draw up. I've drawn up a list of candidates that I would like to interview. Suffrage, 选举权、投票权 Suffrage. He was an advocate of universal suffrage as a basis for social equality. Referendum, 公民投票 Referendum. Switzerland decided to hold a referendum to join EU. Reform, 改革 Reform. The new government made many needed reforms. Investment, 投资 Investment. He made a large investment in the business enterprise. Be seen as, 被视为 Be seen as. He was seen as a popular star. Genuinely, 真诚地 Genuinely. He is genuinely loyal to his wife. Parliament, 国会议会 Parliament. He was the first farm worker to go into the parliament. Facility, 设备 Facility. She has no cooking facilities in the room.
That's for today. It's always happy to see you on campus.
Same here. Every week, we try our best to bring you the latest issues. So, don't miss any information about Noma News.
Yes, if you are interested in more details about us, please check out our Facebook or watch the video right here.
Noma News.
Knowledge in your life.
Bye.
Hello everyone, I'm Freda. Welcome to Ingolstadt. As you can see, this is Donau River. Yeah, and there are two famous rivers in Germany. One is Donau and one is Rhine. And my school is near Donau River. So I just take a few minutes walk here. I can enjoy the whole river and enjoy the view. On weekends, people here will come here to exercise, go jogging, go picnic, or even play the football game. I think this is the greatest difference between Taiwan and Germany. People here really enjoy and relax their life. They don't have so much pressure, they don't think too much. They just only come here and take a rest.